Welcome back, everybody, to Zero to Beer Brewing Millionaire. And I started the series with no dollars, no land, no vehicles, no nothing, no self-respect. I only had this little red bicycle, goes 30 kilometres an hour. It's an absolute beast. Anyway, you remember from last episode, we actually earned enough money to buy this little patch of land. It's little, but it's going to be productive. So we've been throwing some things on there. We've got our chicken coop, and we've got our first eggs. Get in there, boys. Well done, girls. We've got 48 eggs here, apparently. How many? 44 eggs. And we've got 60 litres of honey. And so we're on our way to earning a bit of passive cash. We love it. There goes our beehive. So we'll probably look to pick something else up. Maybe a greenhouse I wouldn't mind throwing down on that flat bit there. But anyway, you know what we've got to do. Hold on, what's happened here? What's happened here, boys? I thought I accepted a job. I have. Did I forget to...
No brains.
Did I forget to use their equipment? I think I did. Hold on. It's true, ladies and gentlemen. I was an absolute idiot. Nothing new there. And I completely... I pressed accept contract. I didn't actually push borrow items. But anyway, we've got a different contract now. We've got a ploughing contract. We've got to build up some funds here and start investing a bit more. But I'll catch you once we get to the field. If we have a look here, you can see it's number 44, flashing just in the middle top of the screen there. So I'll meet you over the field. All right, about to hit the field here. And to be honest, ploughing's not the favourite thing I like doing in this game. However, when you're a poor, pathetic loser like me, you do whatever you can do. Earn a bit of cash. Let's go ahead and, hold on a minute. And get steering assist in. That will help us immensely. We'll go okay. We'll have to probably... Oh, no, this is fine. Wait for that to show up. There we go. Beautiful. We'll line this up, ladies and gentlemen, and then we'll get underway. A bit of ploughing. You little beauty. Let's see. Helps if we get the right piece of equipment. We're going to lower the plough, and we are going to go for gold. Oh, hold on. Oh, what is going on? What is going on, Lace?
Oh, yeah, shit for me.
I'm having an absolute shocker. Let's start this again. Here we go. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. No editing here. No editing. I'm going to show you everything. That is it. There we go. Oh. If I was... I'd edit that out. I should edit that out. I'm not going to. Okay. 8th time lucky, everybody. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, we are now ploughing. Look at that magnificent machine. Now, this isn't a very large plough, it would be fair to say, so it's going to take a little bit of while to get this field completed. Now, one thing that's becoming obvious is it's getting a bit darker in the mornings here, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the middle of autumn. In fact, three in-game days per season, and we're on the second day of autumn right here. And so it's getting a bit dark, it's getting a bit cold. Oh, what am I doing here, Mace? Why is that not... how did that flick off? Was that me? Could have been me. So what I'm going to do is going to do the... I think the object here is to do the outsides first. I've forgotten what they're called. Someone remind me. And then we will go ahead and do the centre. So with that in mind, let's get a little bit of time lapse going on. Bit of nice music. We'll catch you at the other end. Okay, we're getting very close to completing this first job, everybody. 8:30 in the morning, already knocked out a job. Pretty much, how good is that? I've been doing a little bit of thinking about what's the next thing that we want to buy over there on our little block. And someone suggested to go ahead and get a glass house, and that's a good idea, and plant some lettuces. Seems like a good idea to me. The one little challenge that I'm going to have with that is the fact you're going to need to water the glass house. You're going to have to find a water source, and obviously I have got no transport or anything, and renting it out just for water, I've got to think about that. So maybe I need to invest in a little runabout, something that can tow stuff. We're 97% on this field, by the way. Something that can tow things, like a little trailer, because if it can tow a water trailer, I can just rent it out or something like that. Or also it can tow just a flatbed trailer, a small one that allows me to then transport the pellets, which I'm going to need to sell for the honey and the eggs, etc. So I really need to start thinking about that, and think about, how do I solve that problem? Because I really do want to get some lettuces underway. Okay, so here's a problem here right now. We're 99%. And the field's not completed. Okay, where have I missed it? Is it right down an edge here, perhaps? Looks like it is. I'll quickly knock this out. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll jump out. Let's just jump into the menu here. There's our... we cancelled that. Let's go ahead and click that. That's fine. That was one I cancelled from before. We'll click this one, and there we go. We've got a little bit of money in the bank now, 2,607. So that's pretty solid. So what I'm going to do here, I need to build money again, guys. So what I'll do is I'll show you each time I start a contract what I'm going to look to do, and then I'll let you know once I ended it and what money we got. And that saves you having to watch through all of these. So let's just take a look at some of the options here. I think I'd like to get a big paying job if possible. Most of these are only pretty small, actually. Relatively small, but it looks like perhaps cultivating could be the way to go, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do this cultivating, and I'll come back to you once it is completed. And as the rain starts to intensify a bit around here, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about finished our second job. It's 9:25 a.m., so making good time. Another few $1,000s in the bank. Look at that mud ripping through. It's going to take a bit of work to get that clean, but there we go. Contract is finished. Let's go ahead and accept that. Just wait for that to save. We will collect, and there we go, another $2,000. So we're now up to 4,636. Let's take a look at some other contracts that are available. I would suspect that some of these cultivating ones aren't going to be around for too much longer if the rain comes down. I'm pretty sure you can't harvest in the rain. Here it goes here, a lot of harvesting. So we'll just ignore those. Man, I would really like something with a... Oh, this looks okay. So this is fertilizing. The problem with fertilizing is that I've got to buy the fertilizer. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. It just doesn't seem that good. We've got bale wrapping. It's the same deal. You've got to buy your own bale wrapping, the actual consumables. So I'm just not going to do that either. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think let's go ahead and do some... What do we got here? Green beans. I think that's the go. And hopefully we can harvest these. So I'll see you once I've getting to the end of this. See you soon. All right, time to go ahead and drop off the beans here, everybody. And I forgot how bloody hard beans are. I've got to say, it's a very narrow header, and so it takes many passes. But I think this is where I put them in here. I think beans go into there. We'll soon find out. The answer is no, because that would show up. I think I might have to go over to this tipping station there. I got this wrong last time, ladies and gentlemen. So will we get it right this time? We are. Dump green beans. Okay, let's see. Hopefully my dollars don't go up when this starts tipping, because then I know it's the wrong one. They don't. And the harvesting is going up. This is good. The harvesting number, 91, 92, 93, 94. I'm hoping maybe. And did you see that? I got $2,000 also from the harvest income, which means because I went ahead and I harvested the whole field, and the remaining beans, I got a little bit of a bonus there. So let's jump in. Let's go ahead and collect that one. I think we're almost at 10K, everybody. We're at 9,600. All right. We're starting to go pretty well. It's just after midday today. In this day. Oh, my God. Cultivating. I'm going to do this, lads. It's a big one. And it's going to be a nice one to finish this episode off on. 14 grand, but if I go ahead and use the equipment, it's only cost me 700, so it's still going to be 14 grand. All right, guys, I will see you once I've completed this mammoth job. Okay, we're just about finished our cultivating job here, and check out the size of this bloody cultivator. It's massive. But this actually hasn't taken too long, this job. We are, what, 1:45 in the afternoon, so the day is marching on. But pretty happy with it. I mean, this is a massive, it is a massive field, but also a massive cultivator. Been doing a lot of thinking, and I have got a plan. I've got a plan what we're going to spend our money on next. But it's going to happen next episode. I need to earn just a little bit more money. I actually need to, for my entire plan, I need, how much money? 6 and 13 is 19 plus 13. What's that? About 32 grand. So a little bit more than 32 grand will be ideal. And I've got a sweet little plan. Well, in my opinion, I think it's pretty sweet. We'll see what happens. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, ready to boom. There we go. We are done and dusted on that contract. Let's go and collect that because that's some nice money right there. New, completed, collect. You beauty. Let's look at our total, $23,000. There we go. Okay, we are marching on towards becoming a beer brewing millionaire. Still a lot of work to be done, but I want to say thank you for watching this episode. Next one's going to be good. We're going to be buying a lot more stuff. So until next time, everybody, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. And until next time, take it easy.